looking like the girl from the Polar Express. This is my little sister Gabby. Say hi.
Hi.
And I'm gonna do her hair today. You know, make her look like a baddie. Hey gorgeous people, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. First and foremost, before we get into the mini tutorial, I just want to apologize for the quality of today's video. It's not as good as the previous videos that I have posted, but I did what I could do. So in those clips, you just see me moisturize and detangling my sister's hair, which is needed for everyone who's going to be doing this style. No matter the texture of your hair, you want to make sure that it's properly moisturized and detangled. Now for this ponytail, we're going to be slicking my sister's natural hair back into a low pony. So for this, with thick natural hair, dense natural hair, you're going to want to do this in sections. So you're going to separate and part your hair off into two sections. Now that back section will be gelled and slicked down into a low pony, which will be the base for our ponytail today. Here I'm just brushing this back portion of my sister's hair again into that base, and now I'm adding Eco Styler gel to slick that main portion down. You could use whatever gel you use best. I just prefer Eco Styler for her hair. And taking a hardware bristle brush, you're going to smooth all of that thick hair down into a nice low sleek ponytail. Once you've got your base for the ponytail, that back section, we're going to be moving on to the front of your hair. Unlike the back section of your hair, the front will be slicked back into that base ponytail in sections. So here you see I've parted her hair off wherever I want the part to be, whether it's side part, middle part, and I'm slicking her natural hair down again with some gel, and this is going to be done in sections in the front, which you'll see me do, a little bit further on in the video. And the more you sleek back those sections, you also want to add those to that base ponytail. Now to the front, we're gonna slick down the front side. Oh, good day, good girl, Gabby. Whoa, goody, goody. Are you as a goody?
Goody goody.
So now I've moved on to the other side of her hair at the front, and again you see me here slicking it down in sections, smoothing it down into that base pony, adding more hair little by little. And the reason why is because natural hair is too thick to just slab a bunch of gel in the front and everything to be sleek. You have to really take your time, make sure the gel is getting in there, make sure that hair is getting slicked down. And even for my sister's hair, I did not use as much gel as I could have, as I didn't want to have too much product build up in her hair. After applying the gel to all sections of her hair, I just went back in with a boar bristle brush to smooth all of the gel in together so it could just be one cohesive single ponytail that you see me do here in the back. Be sure to take your time with the smoothing process, because for my sister's hair, it took me a while. It took me a few tries to get her ponytail to be exactly the way I wanted it, to get her hair to be exactly as slick as I wanted it to be. And even then, it wasn't even as perfect as I imagined it to be in my head, but we were running on short time. We had somewhere to be, and so I couldn't allow my perfectionist tendencies to take over all the time we had. So just do your best, take your time with this, and just be sure to do as much as you need to do. Here I'm just going in after finishing the ponytail. Finally, I got that base all done. Going in with some gel around her edges, around the nape of her head, and those specific areas that just needed to be smoothed down. Now, a very important thing to mention about ponytails is having a strong, solid, slick base is very necessary for the execution of this style. So be sure to take your time, don't rush it, give yourself at least a few hours to just get this right if you are a beginner. And here I'm just going in with one 12-inch Kinky Straight bundle for my sister's ponytail. Now this is basically what makes this entire hairstyle. Now the Kinky Straight texture is perfect for this natural look because it blends in with her natural hair texture, and it's not too long, it's not too overbearing, and it gives that perfectly seamless look for naturalistas out there. So I hope you retry this at home. It's a great option for us since we can't, achieve the same results with a Brazilian straight texture. So this is a great no heat protective style. Here I am just wrapping that ponytail around the base of her hair. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory to do, as you can see what I am doing in the video, but if you do need something a little bit more detailed, I don't have a problem leaving that information down below for you, or just making another short video. Now this section of the ponytail, which I've separated from the rest of the hair, is what I'm going to use to conceal the tracks surrounding the base of the pony. So I'm adding some Got2b Glued Freeze Spray and some Murray's Edge Wax and combing it through, brushing it through this hair. And then I'm going to wrap it around the base of the ponytail so that the tracks are covered. The ponytail will be seamless and it won't even look like she has anything in. This also adds as an extra layer of security around the ponytail. I personally did not use any extra bobby pins or ponytail holders to keep the ponytail in place. I pretty much relied on pieces of hair wrapped around the shaft and wrapped around the base of the ponytail to make sure that it would stay in place. But you're free to add bobby pins or any other forms or ways that you would like to keep your ponytail in place. It's all just a preference thing. As long as it doesn't fall off, as long as it does not fall off in public, fall off at work, school, church, wherever, you're totally fine. It doesn't really matter. And once again, although this is only a 15-minute video, it took me about an hour to complete this style, and even then it still was not perfect in my opinion. So I just want to let you know to take your time when it comes to this style. Take your time getting your hair slicked down, tie your hair down overnight if you need to. Do not rush the process because you will love the results. Here I'm just going in and spraying my sister's hair with some more Got2b Glued Freeze Spray in the desired areas, adding a few bobby pins here and there, and just trying my best to perfect her hair in as short amount of time as I possibly had this day, because we had somewhere to be, and this was on New Year's Eve. So as you can see, the ponytail is complete from this moment. I just need to go in and add some curls to that ponytail, style it as desired. Also, just a side note, happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Whether you're a subscriber, whether you stumbled across this video, thank you so much for the support. And I pray that you and your family and friends have a wonderful year in 2020. It's the start of a new decade, so let's go in feeling refreshed. Whatever you're going through, whether it's financial struggles, personal issues, mental burdens, I pray that it will all be resolved and taken care of. Amen. And don't be afraid to speak whatever blessings, dreams, accomplishments, goals, all of the above that you want for this year and this decade. Do not be afraid to speak it into existence and manifest it for yourself, and just continue to put in the hard work that you need to become more successful each and every single day. Thank you. Now, as you can see, I have finished curling her hair. This is going to be the final results of the ponytail. I'm going to slick her edges down a little bit more, perfect and touch up any areas I need to, but it's pretty much done. Stay tuned for, the final footage of how her hair turned out in better lighting, and also a mini vlog at the end and a few words of encouragement. Look at Gabby's hair. Okay. Look at this. Yes. How you feeling? It looks good. Your hair looks good. Yeah. Wait, stay still. Let me get this. What you know, girl? It's New Year's Eve, and I wish everyone watching this video has a happy new year and that we bring in 2020. We bring in 2020 with positivity and
love and sharing and kindness. And if you have friends and they do you wrong, forgive them.
Forgive. That should be the motto of 2020. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. It's number one.